here is the Brooch WAM 120 hybrid turbo diesel engine, specifically designed for aviation use, not a converted car engine. I'll take you through how the engine works. First thing is the induction, which is taken from underneath. The air comes in here. This is oil cooler and induction air. The air comes in here, and then if we go back up on top of it, in here is the air filter, and in here is the oil cooler. So the engine takes air from the filter, comes through into the turbocharger, and the turbocharger then pressurizes the induction side, which goes across to the intercooler. The intercooler here also takes its air from a scoop underneath here and exhausts the air out of the rear through here. Okay, after the turbocharger's done its thing, it then comes out of the rear, and we terminated this just 4 inches inside the cowl so that we get some sort of scavenging effect to assist cooling. The water cooling is done by a radiator in the knacker duct underneath, and the radiator sits down low down here, so all of the air is coming out of the rear. This is the governor for the MT prop, and as you can see, the prop there is an MT 3-bladed constant speed unit. The starter motor is here. The engine's quite unique in that it's a 3-cylinder inline. In fact, you can see the 3 segments of it here. Hybrid 2-stroke diesel, which means that it's got an exhaust valve, 2 exhaust valves per cylinder, and a camshaft down at the bottom. The cylinder head's down here, so the pistons are in this segment, and there's the crankcase. The induction's by piston timing, so after the air goes through the intercooler, it goes into a supercharger unit in here, and then into the cylinders through piston timed ports. Okay, here's the panel on the Diesel Easy. There's a bit of a hole there at the moment because the sky map is out for maintenance, but over here is the logger that comes with it. It's mounted on its side because that's the only place we could fit it, but if you notice, don't know if you can see, but it's an LCD display, and that's manifold pressure, and that's percent RPM. Then you've got coolant, oil temperature, oil pressure, fuel pressure, and they're black when they're outside of limits. They're all black now because the engine isn't running, and then when they move into the normal zones they turn clear. If anything goes out of limits, a red light flashes, and then up here there's an SD card that downloads all the engine parameters so you can analyse it all later. Finally, we got an ignition key here, good old-fashioned ignition key with a glow plug section. So when I turn the key, there's a light, a legend appears here, glow. So we hold that for a period of time to let the engine glow plugs warm up, traditional diesel. So the other thing with this diesel, the only thing to start it you need is to use the glow plugs, and over here we have a lever which is engine cutoff. So we move it to run, we set the power, we turn on the glow, and we hold that for about 10 seconds, and then we crank the engine over. So all clear? All clear? Clear. And cranking. re